Bum, bum. Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Video number 2.
This is take 2. We just did a brilliant bit, and yet we'd forgotten to press record.
Well,
so.
it wasn't a we, it was a me. So, take 2. This is going to be great. I fell over and everything. You missed it.
That was the royal we, because we live in the UK. But it was brilliant. Man. So we're going to start again. First thing we wanted to say was thank you so much. This is our second video.
Our first video got an overwhelming response of subscribers, and honestly, it's all it's done is make sure that we're determined to make more videos and keep going with you guys. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you for that support. As I say, and we said this the first time we tried to record it. We're not very good at this, but we're learning, and that's what it's all about. My son, middle son, he's not the middle son, he's the middle child. I haven't got any more sons on this.
Well, we're not sure about me, but you know.
He's had his YouTube channel for about 7 years, and he's got a huge 21 subscribers. So, you know, in terms of family,
girls are better than
dynamic.
boys. Either that or stitching's better than gaming. We can't work it out.
Oh, it's definitely better than gaming. Yeah, we're not.
You're not biased or anything at all.
So on that note, firstly, I want to say we've got 2 shout-outs this week. Hello, Shell and Chester. Hello, thank you so much for your support and for shouting this out. And we're glad we made you laugh. And Carrie,
I've got a shout out for Kyle Reckemeyer, who gave us a shout out on his last video. And honestly, every video that goes on Flosstube has got its own uniqueness to it. And we love watching you, we love watching everybody else, but for you two today, for Cheryl and for Kyle, shout outs for you. Next week we'll get the next ones, but woo! Let's go Flosstubers! So anyway, back to the point.
Yep. Firstly, we shall do finishes. So, if you remember from our maiden flight, our first one.
The great start.
Of an obsession. I had said that I was knitting a pair of socks because a friend of mine was making me a namaste sign. So I'm Buddhist, and the friend of mine, Dave, is a fantastic woodworker, and I'd asked him if he could do me a namaste sign, but I wanted it to be a bit me really, a bit colourful. So I have it. You ready for this?
Dave!
Are you ready?
Kablam! Kablam! Absolutely epic.
How cool is that?
100% handmade. Dave, you are a legend.
How cool is that? So he made it for me to go in my garden, but it's too nice to go in my garden. It's too nice.
It's gonna go on her gravestone when she dies, for sure.
Take a good look at that, because it's going to come up later, but in a different form. Now, this was a barter, and Dave was going to make it, and he didn't want paid, so I was into bartering. So I knit socks, and I was nearly finished the pair of socks for his lovely lady.
We're lucky she offered socks and nothing else.
Oh my God. She's here all night, folks. So, if my beautiful assistant could hold that. Check these. Check these. Da, 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 da.
There you go, you sonner. Pair of socks for you, bro.
Pair of wooden legs. Neither of ours.
Feeling legless.
So these are the pair of socks that I can now, because we've done doing our video, I can get these in the post tomorrow to Dave's lovely wife, Regina.
They are on their way tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
Ah, cracking. Thank you very much, Dave.
Socks.
Very much.
So other finishes, although somebody did ask me if Carrie had stitched with me. She doesn't. My eldest daughter does, and she was supposed to come round, but she forgot. So, Rhiannon, if you're watching this,
you're not going to be until a video until at least video number 5.
We'll decide now. We'll decide. However, look forward to that. She's all right. She's had a busy weekend. She works hard.
Yeah. I don't stitch, but being part of Ruby Rat Bags, I have to bring something to the table. So
it's her hair.
Remember that for the end of the video.
There's reasons why we're doing this. I do quite a lot of other stuff on my Facebook page. I've got a tiny Facebook selling page, which is also Ruby Rat Bag. So I thought we would show you a couple of little things that I've made. Because somebody had mentioned about the amount of colour that we seem to live within, and we do, not just because it's there.
It's a bit faded now, guys, but don't worry about it.
A couple of things. It's just little things with felt. Here we go. Now these are hippie checks. Hippie checks.
All 100% handmade. Mum spends all of her time
cutting out little
creating
bits of felt
and thinking of new ideas, and every time I come up to the house she shows me a new idea, and obviously I'm never going to say it's a bad idea. Look how cute these little things.
Look at their little googly eyes.
Look at that. They
They're
move.
cool. And these ones are, here we go. These are heartstrings.
You're pulling on them.
Always. So these are heartstrings. And the last thing, just for this one, I've got lots of other stuff.
Wee story about this next one. I'll let Mum say it because it was really her story. So.
Oh, thanks. So, I was widowed 9 years ago. And at the time we had sold up everything. We'd travelled to Africa and we were there for 3 years. And towards the end of those 3 years, my husband Malcolm became unwell, and he actually died. And the 2 children that had come with us, we drove from Scotland to Africa, was Cariad and the middle child, Reese, because Rhiannon had a life, mother.
She literally said that. She turned around and said, "I've got a life, mother." So we buggered off without her.
I don't blame her. So we came back. And long story quite short, I had a dream
of time gone by. Was that not my cue? No. No. Oh shit! I'll come back later. I'll come back later.
That wasn't that one anyway. And in the dream, these little men kept coming to me, and it was so vivid. And they were little tiny men with pointy hats. And
you sure that's not Reese going to the toilet at night?
No.
Ah, he doesn't wear his pointy hat when he's home, does he?
No. But the little tiny men, when I asked them what they were called, and they kept saying to me, everything's going to be okay. And they told me they were called the Reapers. So in my head, because I'm thinking, you know, Malky died, I'm thinking, what, Grim Reapers or... And it was spelt differently, so it's R-E-P-E-S, so that's the Reapers. And so I decided that I would make some Reapers. And they're not quite got the pointy hats. So here's a Reaper, and I make them in all sorts of colours, but here's one. Oh, can you see his face?
The one thing I can never get over is how cute their little faces are.
See? You just have a look at his face.
The colours work well, all the patterns, they come
and
in
he's got a little bell on his,
he's got a little
bell on his hat. And you just have a look at his face, and he just says, everything's going to be all right.
So if you suffer from bad dreams, a bit like a dream catcher, hang him above your bed.
Have a look at his little face.
Yeah, keep you safe during the night.
So that's the Reapers. I love them. They're Christmas versions and all sorts, you know, they've probably got gold bells, but... So anyway, that was just a little bit of what else we get up to, or I get up to. Keeps me out of trouble.
If you ever are interested in anything that we show in any of our videos, craft-wise, we do have a Facebook page. It is small at the moment, but it is under Ruby Rat Bags. You'll recognise it probably. But go and have a look, give a like.
Lots of socks.
See what's for sale. But we're more than welcome for anybody. Just come and have a look. We're harmless, like we say. We're just here for the fun.
Please do. Anyway. So let's move on to the body of the kirk. So we're going to do finishes. So the first finish that I have was a small, start small, move up, I think, is this one from Little House Needleworks. It's all dolled up. Is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll give you guys a good wee look there.
sure it's...
Not in my face, at this craft, guys. The craft. Admire the craft. There we go.
And here she is. Just done on 16 count oatmeal Ada. And the only thing I changed a bit, I only do have DMC because we don't really have access to fancy flosses. Anything other than DMC is a fancy floss to me. So all I did was I added a button, I like a little button, and I put some little beads. I don't know if you can see them. So that was a tiny weeny finish. Thank you.
Thank you very much from All Done Up by Little House Needleworks.
And the other one I had, because I thought, oh, I'll do another little thing. And it was in a free thing of Christmas charts from the world of cross stitching. And I like this little girl here. I don't know if you can see her. Not so keen on wings. I don't really do angels as such. So I had a wee little go at her. And just to get a bit closer there, that tiny little one in the corner. And here she is, minus wings. I don't really do the wings.
And definitely dolled up.
And I added the words and a little button. But I love her dress. I like how, I don't know what it reminds me of, but I kind of, I would wear that. I would actually wear that.
I'm pretty sure you've picked that up in a shop before, and I've sort of gone,
Yeah.
gonna look a bit.
I'll not take you next time. If there's a dress like that, I'm gonna have it.
Thank you
It'll
very
be
much
mine.
from Cross Stitching.
Yep.
That was a very good little
Round across stitching.
angel cards.
And it was just a little free one. Now, the other one that I was doing last video, I say last video, first video, was this one from Rivaris. Oh, glare. There we go. That's a photo, so it's a bit shiny.
Shiny, shiny.
And I finished that one. I was doing it, if you remember, I was doing it
In a different colour.
I was using DMC colour variations. So here we go. And I'm really, really sorry about my neighbours having a bit of a Barney in
They
the
do
background.
it every
On
day.
me. Can you see? And it's lovely. It's really sort of like flowers, but it kind of goes from a negative to a positive. Bit like my neighbours, really. So I think I might have to get my lovely assistant there to shut the windows.
I've already shut them a wee bit.
Oh, are they shut?
They're extra loud. But thank you very much, Rivaris. That's a brilliant
Talk
pattern.
amongst yourselves. I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't be able to hear her over us.
I know, we're in our living room.
We're louder than
You
anybody.
must have the door open. Anyway, other finish, I was doing Lizzie Kate's dog lessons for people. And if you remember, I changed the colours to red and black so that it suited Rhiannon's kitchen. Kitchen's red and black. And I had changed the heart to a rainbow heart.
Because she's gay.
Right. Could you hold that? Come on. I'm paying you for.
You're not even paying me. What are you talking about?
There's beer involved. I changed the hearts to little rainbow hearts, and I changed the little dog into an English Springer Spaniel. And I finished. I had a wee sort of like on the little house there. I also put a little rainbow heart there. I'm done.
And there are dog lessons for people.
Kablam!
Kablam! That's going to be our new saying,
Kablam!
guys. We say kablam, you know it's good. But thank you again, Lizzie
Yep.
Kate. She's gone out of business now. But
Well, she's just stopped doing them, I think,
yeah,
which is
it's
a shame. But I did buy some, but well, not talk about that. Anyway, so on to whips. First whip everybody's going to recognise is the Blackbird Designs. Oh, 'tis the season, which I'm going to do for my dad. And I'm going to do it with the French version because it's a place in France. How cool is that? Anyway, there's a big Flosstube. There's on Facebook over 600 people, and it was started by Lynette. And it's so interesting because everybody's doing different
their own variations.
yeah,
really.
kind of. Mine is only, again, it's on 16 count Ada. I tried for about 3 hours to do it on linen, and it was a disaster. I really wanted to poke my own eyes out with my needle, So in the end I thought, no, cross stitching is supposed to be fun, and this wasn't fun. It was absolutely
god awful.
Oh,
god awful.
So in the end I thought, no, I'll restart, and I'll do it on 16 count Ada. So, and I don't know fancy flosses, don't have any of that malarkey.
We don't have the money, guys. You know, we're on a tight budget. We're Scottish.
And we are really quite poor in terms of, when I see all the visits that you do to LNS's local needle workshops, you've got such a massive
collections, loads.
Oh,
hundreds.
Well, it's unbelievable. And we have got a lovely little, well, it's a craft shop in town. It's run by a lovely woman, Aileen, to whom I just sold 2 pairs of socks. Santa the Arabs, I can work for you. So anyway,
if she had a YouTube, we'd shout her out, but I don't think she does. We
don't have really fancy flosses or the budget. So I'm doing it on, it's light blue. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's a kind of light blue. Again, 16 count. And the red for the cardinal, I'm actually doing in DMC 115, which is a variegated. And I kind of had to, you know, I don't want it to be too stripy. But it's coming out all right. That's coming out all right. So that's my first. It's a stitch along, which I've kind of started a bit early because I was a bit excited, and I also wanted to test out the linen. It did not end well. It ended very poorly.
Thank you, Blackbird Designs, for you're well happy doing that stitch with all the other guys on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah,
just nice. Seeing all the different variations of the one pattern from everybody combined, it's amazing.
When they're so different,
it's amazing.
But it is fun to do it along with people. The next one is a whip that I've had on going for quite a while, and I don't think you'll be able to see the colour on there. Let's have a look. It's from Cross Stitch Kingdom now. Although I'm Buddhist, I like a lot of there's a lot of Sanskrit, Hindu, gods, goddesses. We won't go into that. It's not a religion site or a way of life site.
But they come out in great stitches.
So this one is Ganesha. Ganesha is the remover of obstacles,
which we have plenty of.
Yeah, one of them is linen,
and
but I've removed it, so he worked. And the neighbours, yeah, seem to have calmed down. Hopefully everybody's alive. So I started him, and I just work on him every now and again. Again, 16 count. It's a light blue. I don't know whether it can be seen, but look at his little face. Here he's coming along. He's coming along. So that's the first one.
Thank you very much, Cross Stitch Kingdom. Again,
it sits in the background, and occasionally I pick it up. And the other one, similar sort of thing, is Goddess Lakshmi. Here she is. Really?
Kablam.
Pretty. And I'm doing her on cream, Ada. Again, for the same reason as the linen. It shall never be spoken of again. And I've just really got, I'm just in the corner there. I'm in that corner there.
We both love this design just for the pure, the fact
colours.
that it's Lakshmi, but the colours, the size, it's brilliant.
Yeah. But that's sort of like a long running one, so I thought I'd just heave that one out.
You might get it finished by about 100th video. We'll have a celebration.
I think you're very optimistic. I like your optimism. The next whip that I have ongoing is for a pagan friend of mine, Lisa. And she's a pagan, and she's a gardener, and she's into all things natural. And I saw this one, which is the Green Man, and this is Pepper Dog Cross Stitch Designs, and I'm doing him.
There's a quick zoom in there. No, the real thing's going to be better though.
He's coming along. I've almost got an eye.
I see what you did there.
I've almost got an eye there. That's ongoing.
Thank you very much, Pepper Dog Designs.
Cross Stitch Designs.
Love it.
Next one again is a stitch along, and I'm sure again you've all seen this. This has gone really big, and it is just beautiful. And it's Lindy Stitches, Birds to the Bow.
Kablam!
And she managed to get permission from the estate of the chap who wrote the poem. And she's made this rather gorgeous design. How nice is that? Just beautiful. And it's kind of got all these, I don't know, I have no idea what this is. If anybody can tell me. Oh, there. What is that?
Bring it right in. Right, point it out.
There. What's that?
It looks
What
like...
is that?
It looks like maybe a tree.
No, you're on the wrong side. It's that one. I have no idea.
Well, that's like king and queen. Is that maybe not like a jester or like hearts and ace of spades and stuff like that?
Maybe.
Anyway, if you know what it is, get commenting, because we don't.
Yeah, I think they're sort of like old,
very old-fashioned
kind of symbols or designs or whatever. So it's coming on. It's coming on. Here he is, the king. And I made a couple of little, again, it's on Ada. That's my neighbours getting involved, sorry. I changed the colour of his crown. And I gave him a couple of little jewels in there just to...
bling it up.
Yeah.
Kablam.
So he's
Again,
very...
unknown entity, whatever this is, guys. Please comment, because we really don't know.
Yeah.
Just a load of boxes, isn't it?
I'm sure it's something.
It's got to be.
However, so I'm quite enjoying that. Again, it's everybody doing the stitch along. It's a Facebook group. Birds to the Bow, Sal. Everybody's just different. Everybody's changing things and doing it on different colour fabric. So it's really, really exciting to see everybody's versions.
No, absolutely. Everybody's got their own image of what they think is their design, and I think it would be brilliant, when they're all finished, to try and get a picture of them all together in a collage, just to see how different everybody can be.
And the next one is a new start since we saw you last, and this is one that I'd already stitched. I'd already stitched it in red and given it to a friend of mine, and it came out lovely. So this time I'm stitching it. I've got a kind of thing with these variations at the moment. So I'm using 3 different colours of DMC variations, and I'm doing this for my sister. We've both got very Indian themes going on in our houses. So I'm doing this for my little sister Heidi. Oh, could you hold that?
Yeah, of course.
There you go. Here we go. So it's coming along. And what I'm going to do is to make this into a wall hanging, and I'm going to use... You can.
Whoa, almost dropped the ball. I'm no good with balls anyway.
As I said, here all night. I'm going to make it into a wall hanging. I'm going to use this lovely batik. Kind of, it's got the pinks and the browns and the oranges in it. And then once I've done it, can you see? Can you see? Can you see the potential? Oh yeah. And then once I've done that one, I'm going to make one for me, but I'm going to reverse the colour. So I'm going to do where it's mainly orange, I'm going to do it mainly pink. Keep the brown as it is, and then where it's pink, I'm going to change it to the orange, so that I've got one that kind of matches with my sister's version.
Again, look forward to it in one of our future videos. You might be able to see the finish.
That one. I'm quite pleased with that, and I like that fabric. And the last whip, you'll remember that I was doing for my friend Sharon. Dimensions, coral peonies, and I've done a bit more.
It's almost bigger than me now.
Oh, I'm getting down to that corner. Liking it. Oh, liking.
Liking Sharon always.
Yes. There we go. So that's the whips. So next thing then we've got is haul. And I am so excited. I am so excited about this particular. I'm going to call it haul because I paid for it. Is like cross-stitch design and software. I'm making that bigger than it is.
The best with technology. However, she has gone over and above with this program she bought, because it's something you've been wanting to do for a long time, isn't it?
Well, yes. Well, particularly the taking a photo and then it magically changes it into a cross-stitch pattern. So I had bought it, And then my son, who'd been away in Ireland, he came back, and he's the IT department of our house. You know.
I'm only like small time IT. If your Facebook goes wrong, YouTube goes wrong. But my brother's the big IT.
So he got back from Ireland, and he came into the house, and within 5 minutes he wanted to throttle me, because I'm not computer literate at all. I couldn't even get the grid lines up on this thing. So eventually he said to me, very kindly, I thought, he said, "Mother, just play with it." So I did. I had to shout him down a couple of times, which he did in, you know, he sort of like rolled his eyes a bit like googly eyes. But I did. So can you remember the sign that
one we prepared earlier?
Dave
Or Dave did, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We
Very
said,
cool.
remember this.
Is it coming back to you? Yeah. Look at this. So I took a photo of it. Would you look at
A perfect copy.
how cool is that? I'll fold that over a bit. I think the S kind of disappears, and I'm thinking I should probably have to backstitch, but it's cool, isn't it? How clever.
Thank you, Dave. Mum is over the moon with the fact that she can put this into a stitch.
Yeah.
Over the moon.
And there it is. It's done. And this side, on the back of that, is going to be a blue Buddha. So I've just started him this afternoon. But in terms of haul, yeah, it's like a new toy.
Kablam!
Kablam! New toy.
New toy.
Chuffed to bits.
I've got no doubt there will be hundreds of more
Made up,
whips
I
in the
am.
next video.
Made up. And then purchases, haulage. I got this lovely pattern on eBay for about £1.93. Oh,
Digging in the
And
pockets
it's
there.
heart in hand, and it's Valentine's stocking. Oh, shiny. Here he is. And I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Bit folk art, but I can play around with that and put some different colours in. And the other things that I got also on eBay, I forgot to take these out of the
It's
out
alright,
of
I'll
their
put them
shininess.
back into their pockets.
Get them out of the shiny. Is Redbird Sampler from Bent Creek. And I've seen this one quite a lot, and that was again
Bent Creek.
again. That was on eBay. I think it was about 79 pence. Well, happy with that one. And I've got a little house needleworks. Look at his little woolly jumper. We are warm winter woolens. And I'm thinking I might do his jumper with some variegated thread so they look a bit like my socks. Not my socks particularly, but the socks that I knit. So he's going to have a bit of variation, so to speak. And I'm sorry, the neighbours are really having a wee bit of a...
Hopefully you can't
Domestos.
understand a word they're saying because they're either Scottish or not
They're
loud
Scottish,
enough, but you
yeah.
don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
That's with the door shut and the window shut, sorry. Moving swiftly on.
She ain't moving swiftly on
Jolly
from that
Happy
argument.
Soul. Brenda Gervais. I got Frosty. Keep seeing it on all your guys. And he's just so cute. And I managed to get some little tiny carrot buttons.
You did? I remember them now.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I'm thinking they're going to fit on
Oh,
there.
they're going to be perfect. Absolutely
Little carrots.
perfect. I can't wait to see that. Those little
Little
carrot
little
buttons. Oh,
tiny
they were
carrots.
epic.
And then the last bit of haul. You deal with the shininess.
I will deal with the shininess.
Yes. And the last bit, possibly not last, but you know.
Well, we've maybe got a little bit extra for you.
It's Plum Street Samplers, and it's Judge Not. Look at the sheep. They've all got different jumpers on.
I bet he's feeling a bit sheepish.
Baram you. And there's one upstanding there. And when I did I graduated from university.
Bring it right in just so you can see there is epic amounts of different sheep there. But you know Mum's going to change almost all of them if she wishes. Variegated threads, obviously.
We'll have a play with that. But I graduated university 3 years ago. Bit of an old start, bit of a mature student. And I did my dissertation on same-sex relationships because I've got a bit of a vested interest. With
Who did she ask questions about it?
Well, yes, I had some great participants, and I came out with a first class honours, so not too shabby. But I love this. Let's not judge anybody. Let's.
We are all
live and let
different.
live.
However, we are all floss tubers on here, and we respect you as much as you respect your floss.
Support everyone.
Absolutely.
And interestingly, right, Kaz just did that with her hair. Right, okay. I've got a bit of fadage coming on. If you remember,
I know. So it's been like 4 weeks since our first video, so it had to fade eventually.
Do you remember?
However,
it was, we think, 718 DMC.
718 looks about right.
Currently, we're going for 3689.
I'll get a little bit closer just so you can see that there from what it was. It might be a bit.
It's a bit variegated threads.
So what we would like to do, just to make it a little bit interactive with you guys, bring a little bit more
if
for
you'd
us.
like, and if you've got DMC, if you could pick a floss colour for Carrie's hair for the next one.
It has to be DMC though. We can't deal with sort of
Fancy-
anchor or fancy flosses.
Fancy flosses.
We don't have the money. However, if you comment a colour with the correct numbers and that colour gets more than one comment, the one with the most comments, I will dye my hair that DMC colour for the next video, just for you guys.
As close as we can get.
Absolutely. So go mental, whatever your favourite colour is, smack it in the comments and you might get lucky on the next video. I might have a shout out for you for your best colour in choice.
Yeah. If not, we'll pick one at random if there's lots of different choices. And maybe next time we'll be able to get Rhiannon on if we invite her again.
F's a big word.
Yeah. You listening, Rhiannon? You watching? Feeling the guilt? Feel? We had sweeties. We
did.
We had munchies.
Everything
beer ready.
And she forgot. Oh, we're on 32 minutes, crikey. Right.
Right, let's
wrap this up.
So, thanks ever so much for coming back. If it's the first time,
we are Karen and Carrie.
Yeah,
Wrap bag stitching.
Yeah. If it's your second time, thanks for coming back and thank you for all the support.
We do enjoy doing these videos. It's a good time that we get to spend together and we get to spend it with you guys and watching your videos and everything. So we are more than happy with comment. If you don't like the video, that's fine. At least you've watched it. It's all good. We don't care.
It's all cool. Judge not.
As long as you like to stitch, we're all in the same family.
Yep. So other than that, keep calmer and carry on. Thank you.
Till next time, guys. Bye.